Chapter 16 Direct and Indirect Speech. Direct speech. Direct speech is the repeating or quoting the exact words spoken by someone. When we use direct speech, we use quotation marks to enclose the words spoken without changing any of them. Example, he said to me, "Be careful." This is the direct speech. We merely repeat the exact words used by the speaker and keep the exact words within quotation marks. Example, quoting exactly what someone said. He said, "I am going to hunt a tiger." Indirect or reported speech. Indirect speech refers to repeating what another person says. When we report what someone says, we do not repeat exactly every word that was said. We normally change the tense of the words spoken as what has been said is already in the past. We also make changes to pronouns and other changes where necessary. Quotation marks are not used by using our own words to repeat what the speaker said. Example, he said to me, "Stop singing the same old song." Direct speech. He told me to stop singing the same old song. Indirect speech. This is the indirect or reported speech. We use the past tense when the main verb used by the speaker in the past tense. Here, we do not use the quotation marks. Instead, we use an infinitive to stop and we repeat the pronoun he, changing direct speech into indirect speech. When we change direct speech into indirect speech, it is necessary to change all present and future tenses in the direct speech into the past tenses in the indirect speech when the main verb, example, said, told, is in the past tense. Examples, direct, write carefully. He said to me, present tense. Indirect, he told me to write carefully, past tense. Direct, he said, "I am eating," present continuous tense. Indirect, he said that he was eating, past continuous tense. Direct, he said, "I have found the keys," present perfect. Indirect, he said that he had found the keys, past perfect. Direct, he said, "I shall call you tonight," future tense. He said that he would call me tonight, future in past tense. Change the pronoun from first person and second person to third person. Examples, direct, I have finished my homework. Indirect, he said that he had finished his homework. First person to third person. Direct, you have finished your homework early. Indirect, he told me that they had done their homework early. Second person to third person. Sometimes we use more than one speech verb if the direct speech contains more than one sentence. Examples, direct, don't fight with your sister, my mother said. Get on with your school homework. Indirect, my mother told me not to fight with my sister. She asked me to get on with my school homework. In most cases, we do not change the tense of the verbs in the indirect speech when the reporting very is in the simple present tense. He says the present perfect tense, she has told us, or the simple future tense, I will tell him. Examples, direct, I am tired, he says every evening, present tense. They are late, she has already told us, present perfect. I will tell him the shop is shut, future tense. Indirect, every evening he says that he is tired. She has already told us that they are late. I will tell him that the shop is shut. We do not change the tense of verbs in indirect speech. If they make a statement which is always true or if the action is still continuing and a change of tense would give the wrong meaning. Examples, direct, He told us the world is round. Indirect. He told us that the world is round. Changes made when converting direct to indirect speech. The following changes are made when we convert direct to indirect speech. Shall to should, will to would, may to might, can to could, has to had. The pronoun is changed in person from first and second to third. I becomes he or she. We becomes they. You becomes he, him, her, or them. Changes are made to the following adjectives and adverbs. This to that, these to those, now to then, today to that day, last night to one the previous night or the night before, tomorrow to the next day or the day after, here to there, yesterday to the previous day or the day before, thus to so, in that.